Hi guys, welcome to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Kyra, and here on this channel we're all about real makeup for real life and real people. I've already filmed this video once, but again, the audio was staticky. So I have cleaned my mic really good with canned air, and we're here to do it all again. I hope I can do as good a job as I did first time. Let's talk about some lip and cheek products. I think a lot of us have experienced a lip plus cheek product that either we would never wear on our lips or we would never wear on our cheeks. But I'm here today to share with you my top 3 formulas for lips and cheeks that actually work for both. I also am sharing with you 3 products that are not only available, but available in a variety of shades so that every skin tone should be able to find something that works for them. So the product that started it all is the Milk Makeup Lip Plus Cheek Blush Stick. This is in the shade Work. It was a birthday gift from Sephora, I believe in 2020. And this is a beautiful blush, but then I saw on MandyLea's channel, I will link her down below, she used this on her lips and cheeks, and it was stunning. The most beautiful, well-rounded, and cohesive look you've ever seen. It's really beautiful on the lips. You will see from some of the demos that I do tend to add a lip liner to some of these products, and that's just who I am. I almost always wear a lip liner no matter what lip product I'm going to pair with it. It's a very thin formula. It reminds me a lot, if I'm being honest, of the Charlotte Tilbury Matte Revolution formula in her lipsticks. It's thin, it's matte, but it's creamy and it's comfortable, and it's just absolutely the most beautiful color ever. I just really love this for my skin tone. It works really well with a ton of different looks. It's just sort of a warm pink shade. So I highly recommend the Milk formula. It is a really nice formula. I also highly recommend that if you're going to pick up this product, that you pick it up in a mini, because it will take a long time to go through this one, let alone the full size, which, if you're not familiar, is the same size as that massive Milk Makeup bronzer stick. So maybe buy a mini if you can. The second formula I wanted to mention today is this one from LYS Beauty. This is the Higher Standard Satin Matte Cream Blush. I don't remember if it actually is meant to be for lips and cheeks or if I imagined that, but this is a great formula, just like the Milk Makeup Stick, for both lip and cheek. I love this formula. I love this color. The shade is called Confident, and it's described as a pink cinnamon shade, I believe. And I am so glad that I picked this up. This one is a little bit thicker in terms of the creaminess over the Milk Makeup one, but it still applies beautifully on the lips as well as the cheeks. It's very pigmented, so I think it will work for a variety of skin tones. I myself am pretty light, and so I do go in with a light hand. I will share with you a couple of my favorite tools toward the end of the video for applying cream blush, but this can absolutely be applied with the fingers, with a sponge, with a brush, as all of these can. You can apply them any old way that you would prefer. This one I do like to pick up on more of like a stippling duo fiber brush and take off the excess on the back of my hands and then go in and blend it onto the cheeks. I apply it with my fingers for the lips, and it can really be sheared out or built up, and I really love that about this product. Again, it's similar to the Charlotte Tilbury formula, their Matte Revolution lipstick formula, but this one is a little bit thicker, but just as comfortable. when you smooth it onto your lips, you can definitely thin it out so it doesn't feel like you're wearing something that doesn't belong on your lips, if you catch my drift. So I really love this. I love this brand as a whole. I did do a video trying LYS Beauty for the first time, and I will link that down below for you in case you missed it. But I did try the translucent powder, the powder bronzer, and this cream cheek product, and I was very, very impressed. LYS Beauty, in case you didn't know, stands for Love Yourself, and I don't think we need any more of a message than that one in this beauty community at times. And lastly, the one that I was wearing in my original video, I loved the look so much. I was definitely feeling myself that day, which you'll see in the demo and the up close pictures as well. I just really loved my whole ensemble that day. I had sort of a berry shirt on paired with a berry blush and lip. I had this really cute headband on. I was definitely feeling all the vibes, but I'm talking about the Tower 28 Beach Please Buildable Luminous Color for cheeks and lips. I have the shade After Hours, which is a beautiful berry shade, and I picked this shade on purpose. This is extremely deep, but it works for my skin tone. Again, I use a certain kind of brush. I pick it up, I take off the excess on the back of my hand, and then I go in and blend it, and it's absolutely stunning. If you ever feel like you go overboard with a cream cheek product, whether you're using a brush, your fingers, etc., just take your beauty sponge and go back in over it, and it will tone it back a whole lot. And if you really need some fixing, go in with the part of the sponge that you used for your foundation, and that's a great way to tone it down a little bit as well. This one is quite different than the other two formulas because it is not a matte. It is a luminous, but there's no sparkles or sheen or anything like that. This is just a very emollient product. It does feel a little bit thicker, but not in a bad way. In a way that shears out and looks really juicy and gorgeous on the cheeks, but without your hair sticking to it or anything like that. This does set down. It looks beautiful. I love this just as much on my lips as I do on my cheeks. Whenever I wear this blush, I also wear it on my lips because I love that cohesive berry lip cheek look so much. So this is definitely a favorite for me. I am so glad that I picked up this particular shade, but again, variety of shades here that should work for a multitude of skin tones. I would say on the ranking of difficulty that this might be the little bit more difficult one to work with, just in terms of finding out what, based on what color that you have, how to apply it without going overboard, because these are all pigmented no matter what your skin tone is and no matter what shade you pick. So I really like this. I love this minimal packaging. It's very minimal but chic at the same time. It's small, it doesn't take up a ton of room. I just really like this. If I had to compare it to another formula, if you've tried the Honest Beauty Cream Cheek, I think that this feels very similar to that, although the Honest Beauty one, I feel like you kind of have to warm up with your finger first. This, you can just dive right in, but carefully, okay? And lastly, two of my favorite brushes to apply cream cheeks are both from e.l.f. and very affordable. The first one is the e.l.f. 105 brush. I believe it's called the Beautifully Precise Airbrush something or other. I will have it on the screen for you here. But this is just a really nice, pinched, fluffy. There are some bristles that are a little bit longer up at the top here, and that really helps with the blend. It helps diffuse the pigment and all kinds of things. I also really like this for cream bronzer, but my most recent find and favorite for cream cheek brushes is this one from e.l.f. This is their Putty Blush Brush, and it is pinched like so, but it also has these white bristles that are longer than the darker bristles. And again, like the longer hairs in this brush, this also really helps to diffuse and blend the product, cream or a powder. But the thing I like about this one, as you'll see here, is that it's quite a bit smaller than this one. So I find, especially with really pigmented formulas like the Tower 28, for example, this works better for me because it takes up a smaller amount of room on the cheek, and that means that I have a little bit more space to work with before I end up with blush across my whole face. So I really like these brushes a lot. I will have them, as well as the products I shared with you today, linked down in the description box below. I really hope that I covered what I needed to cover in this video. I'm still really bummed that the other one did not work out, but hopefully I have the problem fixed with my mic. Otherwise, I'll be looking for a new one. But with all of that said, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. If you are new, I would absolutely adore if you would hit that subscribe button before you leave. It really helps me out, and it also helps you to find my videos more easily. Let me know down in the comments below what your favorite cream cheek product is, or formula, or what have you. And with all of that said, I hope all of your makeup days are absolutely beautiful makeup days, and I'll see you in my next video real soon.